Hello guys, Michaela here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another speed build. Today we are building an eco internet cafe in the world of Evergreen Harbor, which is the world that came with Eco Lifestyle. And this is actually part of a very exciting project that was put together by Life of Sims. You can find them on Twitter, and I'm not sure if on other social media as well, but they are a creator on of Sims, obviously, and they're also part of the EA Creator Network. And I was asked to take part in a project that they put together, which was kind of themed around coffee and coffee shops. And I wasn't sure at first because, as you know, I'm currently in a process of studying for my finals at university, and I wasn't sure if, you know, I would have time for this. But when I saw one of the prompts, which was Internet Café, I immediately knew what I was going to build because I had this inspiration picture saved in my camera roll for the longest time, which is kind of like a cafe that was made from containers. And I knew that's what I wanted to create for this. So yeah, this is what we are doing today, and I am so in love with the result. I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. I played a lot with columns and with this kind of like a roof piece, or not the roof piece, kind of like this decoration from, I believe it's the Desert Luxe kit. I also used a lot of these dividers from Eco Lifestyle that has the plan in them. I really wanted to go with like a green color scheme because that was the vibe that I was getting from this. And I am incredibly excited about how this turned out. It's built on a 30 by 20. It's a cafe. I'm not sure if you can classify it as other lots because I haven't tested that. If there is kind of things for other types of lots, maybe like a library or something like that. You would have to check that yourself because I haven't. I forgot about that. But I wanted to, but I forgot about it. It comes in at a little bit over 100,000 simoleons, which I think is a bit relevant. Maybe if you wanted to buy the cafe and run it yourself, you might need the price for that. I'm not sure. Anyway. And it's built on the lot that's called the Shipping Views, which is in the kind of like a port harbor area of Evergreen Harbor, which I think I've built on before, but it's been a while since I did that. I also wanted to create kind of like an interesting effect, so I decided to kind of sink down the exterior seating, and there's plenty of seating around the entire lot. So you have the outdoor seating here, then you have upstairs here is like a lounge area, so I have couches. Down inside you have seating. Inside you also have computers because, as I said, this is a computer cafe, so I needed to place computers obviously for it to be in the internet cafe. That was one of the prompts in the project, and you can find other kind of cafes that are part of this project under a hashtag, which I am trying to find right now. Let me give me a second. I just need to find it. Here, it's under the hashtag LOS Coffee Shop, LOS and Coffee Shop. So you can find other creators who took part in this, which is quite a few. We were not given any specific, like, like requirements for worlds, no requirements for a lot type, not lot type, yes, lot type, but not for lot size, style. We were just given 3 prompts. We were supposed to choose between a bistro cafe, an internet cafe, and a cat cafe. So yeah, for me the choice was obvious because I had this idea in my mind, and when I saw the internet cafe I knew that I wanted to recreate this particular building that I had saved from Pinterest before. I don't have it anymore, so I am unfortunately unable to show it to you, but it was like I think the original picture was like a garden, so I initially thought I would make it a community garden, but then I realized that the kind of internet cafe in Evergreen Harbor and this like eco kind of vibe would be perfect. So yeah, that's what I ended up going for, and I love the result. Yeah. We also got new kits today, well, yesterday, but I'm recording this on Thursday because my boyfriend's coming around tomorrow, so I'm recording a day early so that I have time to spend with him since he's only here for about 24 hours and he has to go home again. So we got the kits, well, we will get the kits today, later today when I'm recording this, but we obviously got them when you are watching this. So what do you think about the new kits? I am thinking about getting the celebratory one. It's not like amazing, but I think some of the items that are in there are really, really nice. So I will just, yeah, I think I've talked about it in my previous video. I just have this urge to have a complete collection of build packs. Yeah, and that's just probably what I'm going to do because just, yeah, it's an obsession. Apparently. Yeah, back here I'm adding a lot of garden, so I imagine that the owners maybe grow some of the stuff that they use in maybe some of the baking that they do for the cafe. I'm not sure how it works in the game itself, but yeah, that's just what I was thinking. Not sure how realistic it would be for the gameplay itself. And here I am working on the kind of sunken seating area, and because I felt it was too big if I tried to like do it fully sunken, like the entire place, and then I would add seating. That's why I decided to kind of add this little bit of a dimension with the floral with this like kind of custom made I don't know, like a pot for plants. Yeah, that's just what I was thinking. So here we are already working on the interior. So this is the cafe area, which is accessible through the exterior. So you have to go outside, not through the main entrance, but through like a side entrance that was specifically made for the owner of this space or like this place. So you have to kind of, if you decide to place this in a game, you have to lock these doors only for your sim that owns the cafe. Otherwise you'll have people kind of going where they're not supposed to go. And I really love how this turned out. I went for, as I said, like a light wood, white and green color scheme, and it's one of my favorite schemes to go with. I've done it numerous times, maybe way too much, way too often, but I love it. I love that kind of scheme. I have not a green, but like a mint color in my own room where where I live. So it makes sense that I do that because I don't know, I just love that kind of blue green colors for interiors. I feel like they're very calming and pretty and just like very nice. Speaking of my room, tomorrow, as I said, my boyfriend's coming and we are going to be kind of reordering my room because we only recently started dating and I only have a single bed. So I decided to buy a bigger one. So I went for that with my mom yesterday, and now tomorrow we're going to reorganize my room, build a new bed, and kind of sleep on that for the first time, which is both exciting and also stressful because for 18 years my room has looked a certain way, and tomorrow we're going to reorganize it completely because the bed doesn't fit where the bed is at the moment, and it's going to be both nice and weird, I think, because yeah, as I said, it's been this way for a very long time and doing it differently is going to be a weird feeling, but it's for the sake of the relationship, which is going really great. So I really want to have a space to sleep together so that so that my boyfriend doesn't have to sleep on the floor because that was a genuine possibility because we ordered the mattresses for the bed at the beginning of this week and we weren't sure if we are going to get them in time. So yeah, they are getting here today, so that's good because that means that we can sleep on them tomorrow, and it's exciting. So I'm gonna have some like in real life Sims moments. I'm gonna be assembling a bed from IKEA with my boyfriend tomorrow, which I hope will survive. I think I've heard that putting together IKEA furniture is like the ultimate test of a relationship, and it's not been that long that we've been together, so hopefully we survive. But it's been going great so far, so hopefully we do. Anyway, so now I finished the part which is kind of like the Internet Café. There is 6 computers in total, which I felt like was enough for what you'd need. So yeah, I felt like that was adequate to the size of the lot, and I had a lot of space, as I said, for seating. So there's plenty of seating for your Sims. You can have like parties in here. I don't even know what are the possibilities of gameplay, to be honest, but there is plenty of space for your Sims to enjoy themselves around here. So yeah, as I said, you can choose between tables, you can choose between lounge areas. There's plenty of space to choose from, which I think is nice. I'm not sure again how useful it is for gameplay, but in my perspective, from like a realistic side, like point of view, it would be pretty nice. So yeah, I have also like a variety of sizes of tables. So some are high with only 2 chairs, some are low with 4 chairs. Here I have 6 seater tables. I also put some picnic tables in the sunken area, some like just chairs. So there's a big variety, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Also, I'm quite kind of stressing over my exams because these past 2 weeks, because me and my boyfriend, we study the same. I think I've talked about it last week, that we have one of my subjects the same, and then he only has one and I have 2. So we have 2 exams the same as the other one, and I have that one extra one. So we did questions for English these past 2 weeks together. So we kind of split them in half, and I did half, he did half. And now I have like a month to learn everything, and it's kind of starting to creep up on me, and I'm starting to be like really stressed about it because I feel like it's just too much information to learn in such a short amount of time. But we shall see. I hope we can make it, because I'm really tired of studying, I'm really tired of school, and I really hope that it's going to be over soon. So yeah, I'm gonna have to study real hard in the next 4 to 6 weeks, and hopefully in June I'm gonna be finished with exams and I will have time to focus on my thesis, which is not finished yet either, but I hope that once the state exams are, or like the exams are out of the way, I'm gonna feel better about it. It's just not gonna be that difficult, but we'll see. Yeah. Anyway, so here I'm still finishing up on the exterior, so I kind of jumped back and forth a little bit with this one because the interior is quite small compared to what I have outside. So it took a while to kind of think about what I wanted where. So here I am back on the interior. I decided that the upstairs is going to be more of a lounge area, and then the terrace that's accessible through here is going to be sort of like a private space that you can rent out for a party or something. So there is a lounge area as well as seating for, I believe, 6 Sims. So it could be for like a birthday party or something like that. Again, not sure if there is a gameplay for that, but that was just something I found like realistically quite nice. That it would be a nice thing to have in your cafe, that you could maybe rent out the space for just the people that wanted to be there. Yeah, so the upstairs section is actually accessible only through stairs that are on the side of the building. So there is no stairs leading from the lower floor to the upper floor. It's kind of like, you can see it here a little bit where my sim is standing. You can see the stairs, so you can access up here from there, which that's just how that worked out, because the upstairs kind of part is quite small. I didn't want to kind of block anything downstairs with the stairs, so that's why I decided to give them right here. And here I am using these couches from Eco Lifestyle to create a separate kind of lounge areas. I think there are 3 of them, so that your Sims can sit here and hang out in a more relaxed way, I want to say. Yeah, so that's just kind of what I had space for, so that's what I decided to go for. And here is just like a lot of plants, because a whole vibe of this place was just like very overgrown and lots of green, lots of plants. So that's why I wanted to continue that here. And I think once we finish this, we are going to move on to the kind of private lounge area that's on the balcony sort of area, and then we're going to be pretty much done with the the speed build. Yeah, so I hope you did enjoy the new hits that we got yesterday, if you got them. If you didn't get them, maybe you'll get them, and soon maybe you don't want them. If you didn't get, if you did get them, you didn't like them, that's totally fine too. And yeah, so if you want to download this build, you can get it on the gallery. My ID is michaelasimsyt, or you can get the try files in the description box below, as always, on my Ko-fi page. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, have a great day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!